In this lesson, I'll cover the guitar rhythm for Bossa Nova. First, I'll show you the bass line and then 5 patterns that go along with it. The chords we'll be using in this lesson are C6-9 and D minor 9th. Bossa Nova has a 2/4 feel. That's the way it's written in Brazil. I've written it in 4/4, the way it's done here in America with the jazz standards. In the US with the jazz standards. It's also easy to see the rhythm in 4/4. So in this case, the bass notes will fall on 1 and 3. And I'll give an example with the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In pattern 1, the bass notes come in on 1 and 3 as well, and the chords come in on 1, 2, and on the end of 3. So it sounds like this when you play it together. Pattern 2 is a subtle variation of pattern 1. The only difference is a chord strike on the and of 4. Right before the bass comes down on the first beat of the second bar. And I'll demonstrate that by counting the and the 1 right after. So 1 and 1. Once you're familiar with these 2 patterns, you'll be able to mix, match them, and create interest and variety. Pattern 3 is used in faster Bossa Nova songs and sambas. Note that the first bar is identical to the first bar of pattern 2. The difference is in the second bar, and I'll demonstrate that here. This pattern can be reversed. So the first bar will now be the second bar, and the second bar will be the first bar. In pattern 4, we start to alternate the bass line between strings 5 and 6. And we'll also alternate between patterns 2 and 3. In pattern 5, we start to change the chords on every bar. And for each chord change, we come in an 8th note before. And this is called anticipation. We're anticipating the next chord. The bass line remains the same. Remember to listen to Bossa Nova. That's the best way to pick up the feel. Learn new patterns and chord voicings. Mix it up. Learn the melodies. Listen to the lyrics. Listen to the bass. Listen to the drums. listen to everything that makes Bossa Nova Bossa Nova. And here are a few albums to check out. Chega de Saudades by Jorge Gilberto from 1959. Jazz Samba by Stan Getz and Charlie Bird from 1962. Getz Gilberto by Stan Getz and Jorge Gilberto from 1964. And Wave by Antonio Carlos Jobim from 1967. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And here comes the demonstrations of the patterns with tab. Pattern 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.